Welcome back to YodelCast, Map 3 of Area 51 versus Deadstop. Map 1 was taken by Deadstop, and Map 2 was taken by Area 51. Tied up. This could be the final map, I believe it is. Best of 3, so let's see who takes out. I'll just do a quick roster rundown before we start. On Team Deadstop, we have AP Sizzle, Bo Jingle Bells, Fire, Remix, Z Protoss, Mabel, and Bullets. On Area 51, we have Tailspin, Brick, Vash, Eric's, Titan, Blinks, Panda, and Zoid Bergenstein. Should be interesting to see how this map plays out. Area 51 definitely picked up their game and had a little more coordination in Map 2. And it certainly showed as they won Map 5-3. And really shouldn't have even been that close, because they had a couple times where they had the flag at the stand and an errant throw, or two errant throws, I should say, really cost them a cap or two. But in the end, did not matter. So we're watching Crossfire now for the final map of this scrimmage. Hopefully it'll be just as interesting as the second two. What do you expect to see, Freelii?
Well, if Area 51 can keep their offense coordinated like they did last map, distracting everybody, that's crucial, because snipers have a whole view of this map. You can't hide from them easily at all. So it's really crucial that the offense keep them distracted. If Area 51 again can do that like they did last map, I think they're going to take this one away.
I have to agree with Freelii there. The one thing I will definitely mention is that Arx Novena, to me, appears to be Area 51's, or at least one of their strongest maps. They've been consistently very good at it. I'm not sure they're very good at Crossfire, so this should be pretty interesting. I'm not entirely sure why they're running Vash Eric's as a heavy here. I mean, his spamming has done a little bit of work, but they're clearly not dominating as much as they were in Arx.
That was a brilliant grab by Bullets. He actually is using that new rock technique. He came right in the back and just punted it right over. But there's no midfielders. It doesn't look like they're... Well, there we go. We picked it up.
Yeah, AP Sizzle coming in for the cap as Panda comes in with the E-grab going left to right. Gets sniped, though. Flag is returned. Is waiting to be returned by Mabel. Bullets dropped the Diamond Sword flag. Don't know what happened to it. Vash Eric's picking up the flag. I guess he got returned somehow?
Yep. It was Rick and Blinks on the Deadstop stand. They returned it.
Oh, wow. It's Area 51 just chain punting right now, trying to get the flag over. Wow. Oh, and Blinks comes in with a grab. He's almost home, waiting for the return. Z Protoss there's to pick up the flag and run away with that. He's probably going to punt it, too, as Titan picks up the flag for Area 51. Z Protoss drops the flag. Flag is returned, and, oh, almost an E-grab and run away from Bojangles, but the flag is returned, and 1-0 Area 51. One of the big complaints about this map is that with punting that's so ridiculously easy, well, not easy, but it shoots the flag very far. This map is become a punt fest, I guess is the best way to put it. You grab the flag and then you just keep kicking it until it gets back to your base. As Bullets has a back to front, disc jumps and then punts it. See, look at that, all the way back to the base. There's nobody there to pick it up or return it, really. We have Bricks and Vash Eric's coming in now. AP Sizzle trying to go for the grab, gets chained down. Vash Eric's coming in for the return, gets shot away from Mabel. Nope, still returns it anyway. Fire defending the flag that's currently in the midfield for Team Deadstop as Z Protoss picks up, tries to throw it away, I guess. Got pretty far, punted it. Blinks is there, waiting for it to fall down, and returns before Bojangles can chain him down. Zoid Bergenstein tried to grab the flag, got about halfway before he dies. Fire waiting in the midfield for him, and going to return that for Team Deadstop. We have Bullets grabbing the flag, punting it all the way back to his base. AP Sizzle, mid-air grab there as a Raider. He's all the way back at his base, 930 health. He's probably going to make this unless Brick can make this E-grab. He does grab it, gets Knight. AP Sizzle got Nitron, picked it up again. He's down to 20 health, dies. Oh, Vash Eric's almost with a mid-air return. Mabel picks it up, just waiting for his flag to be returned. Fire now has the flag, dies, and flag is just sitting there right in front of their stand. Mabel picks up, waiting for the return now. Just stand. Why isn't he going up to the flag stand?
It's because there was no one there actually at their own flag. They finally just got Fire there now, so this should be a 1-to-1 tying cap here. And there we go.
I didn't realize there was nobody. I thought I saw Fire over there, but I guess he got there late, and they were waiting for somebody to go there. But yeah, it's tied up 1-1. Pretty good game so far. Lots of action, obviously, lots of grabs, as one would expect on a smaller map, which I am now going to dub Broadside because all the bases are floating. But yeah, what do you think of the early going so far?
The thing that stood out to me the most is that the roles here are actually almost reversed. I've been noticing that the Deadstop team has been, I guess you could say, dominating the Area 51 flag stand pretty heavily here, so you can tell that from all the punts and the emergency grabs they've been getting. They just own the stand. They have 2-3 people there. They wait for their capper. If their capper's not going to make it due to tailspin sniping them down, then they just grab it, punt it back, and it works pretty well. Does look like APC is stuck, or was stuck, or something of that sort. Having a little laugh over that.
Freelii, your thoughts?
It looks like Deadstop's actually running a 4-person offense with 1 person in the midfield for interception, but that tying cap, they really did. I don't know if it was lucky or I think it was just Area 51 not coordinating again, but that flag just stood out in the field for so long, and both Deadstop wasn't ready to return it, and Area 51 was not even going after it after that initial drop.
Yeah, we can see there Vash Eric's tried to bring out his signature tank, but managed to flip it and had to get out, and that unfortunately cost him it. He does have the points for another one, but APC here has just grabbed the flag, is in the Pathfinder. You know as soon as he gets low, he's going to punt it. He's down to about 335, 225. He just does a basic toss, or it was a Nitron, I'm not sure which. Blinks is coming in here, does manage to get the return. I'm sort of surprised that he didn't punt that earlier. Seems more like something they would have done, but, well, the flags are returned, and now we're going to watch a little bit of a Shrike duel. Oh, Panda tries to blow up his Shrike and go in there for a Shrike cap, but misses. Got bounced up into the top, lost all of his speed, and Zoid, I think, was coming in there for a grab, and missed.
Yeah, AB Sizzle tried to pass it off to Bullets, who was right in front of him, just missed the pass. If he had gotten it off, he would have had a full health guy who would have been able to grab it. As we have a Shrike cap left to right from Z Protos, he's getting away, 780 health right now. He's going to be sniped by Tailspin probably. He has a shield pack though, so he's not going to take too much damage. He's down to 620, almost home. He's way to the right of the base though. There's nobody near him. I see four Area 51 guys around him, though. He needs to do something. He needs to stay alive as long as possible. There we go. There's the punt. Fire coming over to try to pick it up. There are 3 Area 51 guys that are returning. Yep, Zoid Bergenstein there for the return. It was a good grab, but there was no support. And if you don't have the route back to base, there's really no way that you're going to be able to beat somebody going straight there, just waiting for you to chain you down. Even if you do have a shield pack, and even if you do have potential energy, there's just no way to survive it. Especially if you have Tailspin sniping you for 500 damage a pop. So that's life. As Zoid Bergenstein and AP Sizzle both going in for grabs for either team. Let's watch Zoid Bergenstein coming in. He does a little rock bounce. Not great though. He's down to 150 and he's getting sniped. And he's in. Yep, there we go. Remix takes him out. As Bojangle's sitting there under the base, getting ready to do a little distracting work along with Z Protos. As Frost is coming in from the left. Oh, but Z Protos grabs the flag just before Frost grabs it. That's kind of a shame. AP Sizzle waiting in the midfield. Tried to grab it in midair, missed though. He does pick it up in midair, low health though, got sniped twice. Punts it away. Fire was there, but got flung too far from Blinks, trying to get the return. Vash Eric's there as well as Bullets comes flying in, grabs it, punts it all the way back to base. Flag is bouncing around in front of their base. AP Sizzle there, pick it up. Nobody from Area 51 nearby. Looks like it's going to be 2-1, and there it is. 2-1 for Deadstop. They take the lead in the final map of this scrim. Whew. This is interesting.
Yeah, I'm not actually entirely sure I see Area 51 coming back from this. They haven't been really running a great offense this whole game. I think their one cap, I don't want to say it was out of luck, but I just don't really see it happening again. They need to get this punting strategy back in there. Don't worry about the defense. Get a Raider in there with a shield pack, get the pickup, and punt it out to the midfield and play the punt game, because their offense just isn't cutting it right now.
Yeah, or if they're going to keep on running Zoid as the capper and then keep on going that same route, someone has got to distract Remix, because he's taking them out every time.
I'm just watching Bullets punting the flag all the way back to his base. It lands on the base. Mabel goes to pick it up. Oh, it bounced over the base, actually. All the way in the backfield. Looks like Tailspin tried to come in for the return. Blinks is there. Tries to return. Gets shot away. Bullets picks it up. He's almost dead, though. Getting chained. But he's saved by his team. And, yep, pass the flag up. Z Protos there. As, oh, looks like Zoe Bergenstein, during that entire series, picked up the flag because there was nobody on the flag stand. Flag is all the way back at base. Brick picks it up, and oh, but he has two people wait for him. He tosses it away just before he dies. Flag is on top of his base, and AP Sizzle with the Infiltrator cap. Z Protoss has the flag for Deadstop, being chained down by Vasharix. He's down to 150 health. He throws it away. There's nobody there, though. Panda might... Nope, Panda gets chained down by Z Protoss as well. Lots of Deadstop guys. Zoidberg with the front-to-back E-grab there, trying to get away, being sniped by Remix. He's down to 517 health. His bullets actually drops the flag, and it gets returned. So good job by Zoidbergenstein, giving his team a little extra time to return the flag. It pays off as he's now going the correct direction. Punts it kind of early, although Blinks is there to pick it up. Flag is going to bounce. Yep, there's a bounce, but Blinks picks it up. Nice pickup by Blinks on the bounce. Bricks there for the second punt pickup. He tries to punt it, misses the punt. It looks like Fire might be there. Oh no, Z Protoss is there for the return. So wish he hadn't punted it right away. Should have waited a little bit before trying to punt, or just not miss the punt, but you know, stuff happens. As Bullets trying to come in front to back, dies though to a some sort of vehicle, and doesn't get far at all. So it looks like Area 51 doing a little bit better with just not, if not dominating the stand, at least just going in and grabbing and making sure that they can do a little something with that flag. As Brick had picked up and punted the flag. Fire there though, just sitting and returns the flag. I'm going to watch Fire for a little bit because it seems to be he's playing a little midfield action here, just waiting for punts from both teams and getting either the return or the pickup where necessary. And, you know, hurting Vasharix as he comes in as heavy and doing a pretty good job, I think.
Yeah, the one thing I would definitely say there is Zoidberg punted much too early on that. He's fortunate that Blinks, I think it was, or Brick managed to pick it up after that, but that's one problem with Area 51 is they're not punting at the right times. They're always punting much too early when they still have about half their health left. Wait till you get just that little bit more down and then punt it. You're going to get that extra distance, hopefully a little bit extra speed. And then obviously that missed punt cost them a potential cap, I guess you could say. But mostly right now what's going on is that Deadstop was dominating the midfield, so even when they did manage to get the flag off to the punt, like Brick just tried to do there, right now they have Zoidbergenstein there ready to pick it up, but before they had no one. There were just 3 Deadstop members there, and there was no way their punts were going to be successful. They need to start trying to win the midfield if they're going to play the punt strategy.
One thing they're trying to do, I think, is have Vasharix there in a tank, just trying to own them up. But AP Sizzle doing a pretty good job as Infiltrator, just shooting the guy down as he's down to 2,000 health. Looks like Bullets picked up the flag, got it all the way back to his base. Fire now picks up. Looks like it's going to be 3-1. Yep, there we go, 3-1. And that, I don't know if that's the game, but it's a pretty hard lead for Area 51 to dig back from, because they really haven't gotten the flag back all that much in this game, although they have been doing a lot better in the past 5 minutes with just getting the flag, punting it up, and trying to get it further and further and further, as Panda gets taken out by Z Protoss, both in a Shrike duel. That was pretty impressive, actually. Good shooting by Z Protoss. I'm impressed. I rarely see Shrikes actually take down other Shrikes, since the maneuverability is so good. You can just dodge the shots reasonably well, and I'm watching Bullets right now coming in for my left to right grab as the flag stand is completely clear thanks to his Shrike buddy. He grabs it with full health, going at about 240. Trying to be sniped by Tailspin. Tailspin not getting any shots on him though. His flag is safe. He slowed down a little bit. He's down to 180. Zoidbergenstein Blinks trying to go in for the E-grab. Blinks trying to chain down Bullets. Zoidbergenstein does get the E-grab, gets stopped inside his base. Flag is returned, and there we go, 4-1. This, I think, is an insurmountable lead.
Yeah, you can see...
Unless Area 51 adds an offense at some point. They've been maybe 2 people at the base at the same time for the last couple minutes. It's not going to be good for him.
As Freelii just mentioned, basically, as you've been seeing on stream, whenever Zoid comes in, he's generally all alone, and no one's there to help him, so he's just going in up against Remix, who spots him, takes him out, and then just gets chain gunned down by anyone else there just for extra effect, and it's really not working out for them.
Yeah, speaking of that, though, they do have the flag all the way back at their base through some nice punting. That was a little early punt, though. There's nobody there to grab it. Oh, there we go. Brick does pick up his own punt, looks like. Waiting for the flag to be returned by his team. Oh, he gets taken down on the flag stand. Bo Jinglebells has the E-grab. Mabel there for the return. Gets taken out by Vasharix. Good clutch shooting there. Flag is, oh, AP Sizzle sitting there waiting for the flag to come up. Titan has the flag, doesn't make it up, tries to throw it, bounces back down, and AP Sizzle's there for the return for Deadstop. His bullets had, he grabbed it anyway. Low health, 260. Just did a front to back, all the way back. He went straight up, coming down the hill now as we speak. Being sniped by Tailspin a little bit. He punts it. Nice punt. Gets it all the way from the base to midfield. Z Protoss there, waiting for the pickup, or AP Sizzle, or Fire, or Mabel, or pretty much their entire team except for Remix's. Remix, I don't even know how he returned the flag there. It must have been a Nitron. As AP Sizzle gets taken out by Bash Eric's Fire there, though, for the pickup. Zoid Bernstein, good E-grab and punt right to Titan. Titan misses it, though. Fire almost dead, passes it off to Mabel. Mabel has a flag for Deadstop. Titan has a flag for Area 51, and we might have a standoff. Maybe a real standoff this time instead of, those 2-second standoffs that never seem to go anywhere.
I have to say, I think the return that AP Sizzle got back at the ship where it should have really been a cap for Area 51, I think he actually Sonic Punched Titan from the way that the flag was going. That's what it looked like to me. I couldn't tell for sure because I didn't have time to click and check his perks, but I think he might have actually been using Sonic Punch, which would be amusing and amazing at the same time. You'd think that Area
Sonic
51...
Punch is underrated.
Yeah, you think that Area 51 would have shot the flag there, but I guess they just thought they were safe, but never assume you're safe when infiltrators are in the game and around, so a little bit of a mishap by them. But we are having our first standoff here. Brick did just drop the flag, but Zoid's there to pick it up, so it shouldn't be a problem. It looks like they're going to be, both teams are going to be setting up on top of their base instead of the hill behind the base, which teams sometimes stay up on because it's harder to get to. But unfortunately, if you stay behind your base, then you're going to have a lot of difficulty capping the flag because you're nowhere near your flag stand if you get the return.
Yeah, I'm just watching Area 51 as the flag is returned by Deadstop. Mabel there, and this could be the game. Yep, there we go, 5-1, and Deadstop takes it 2 maps to 1.
Well, that was a somewhat rather one-sided. I mean, Area 51 didn't even really deserve that cap, so to say. I think they got a bit lucky on it. They should have had that other cap, but all in all, I think it was pretty clear that Deadstop absolutely dominated Crossfire. I think this is Area 51's weakest map, without a doubt. And you can see why. They seem to be somewhat jumbled up on their tactics. They can't decide whether to all go in at once or play the punt game and dominate the midfield, and their defense just seems to be a little bit shaky on this. They're really susceptible to the punt strategy, and Deadstop just ran it to perfection.
Yeah, and I think Deadstop did a great job of keeping up the pressure there for those last couple caps. It was a case where there were 3 Area 51 guys around, and 1 Deadstop guy would come in and just finish it off.
Yeah, one thing they need to make a decision is whether they want to do the cluster style attack and just have people non-stop going in, or if they want to continue their the way they play on the other maps, which is, you have coordination or you try to coordinate and see where you go from there. So I think once they get that down, I think they'll be fine. They just need to work on. I saw Bricks missing a couple punts there that really could have helped, but that comes with time. He'll get better. I'm sure everybody will get better, and yeah, I expect to see pretty good things. They did a really good job against a very good team, so I'm impressed.
Do we have any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
5.
I think Deadstop just made it a little better, and if Area 51 can figure out their coordination, I don't think they would have lost those.
Okay, well, that'll be all for the YodelCast for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Once again, your final score was 2-1 in the favor of Deadstop. I am DocLettuce, and here with me today were Aepplejoose and Freelii. So tune in next time. We're not quite sure when it'll be, but in the future, trademark. And we'll have another cast up for you. So thanks again for listening, and have a good night.